Hello YouTube, welcome to another pickup video. I picked up Lost Planet Extreme Condition for the Xbox 360 for 30 crowns at GameStop. And I also picked up Mad World for the Wii for 20 crowns. So those were some good deals there at GameStop in Oslo. At the flea market here in Germany, I picked up The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. And I already have Oracle of Ages. So now I have both, and I paid 4 euros for that. For 2 euros I picked up Tempest X3 for the Ps1. The Tempest 2000 for Atari Jaguar is a well-known title that's supposed to be a really good game, and I've never played the Tempest series, so I'm quite happy to be able to play that on the Ps1. I picked up a bunch of Super Nintendo games at the flea market as well. First off we have Tintin in Tibet, and then we have NBA All-Star Challenge, Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Flashback. Some of these titles I already own, but these labels are in much better condition, so I decided to keep these ones and swap them out with more damaged labels. Street Racer, and a really nice title here, Magic Boy. This is a nice platformer. And finally Super Star Wars with a manual. This was also one of the games that I already had from before, but I didn't have the manual, and my game wasn't in as good condition as this one. And finally I made some really nice NES pickups. I have, I think, 116 games for the NES now, and it's starting to get harder now to find games that I don't already own here in the PAL regions, but once in a while I get lucky, and I bought these from a Norwegian guy who just had them in the attic and wanted to get them off his hands and sell them. And he had 4 titles. First, 2 American NTSC games here. We have Disney's Adventures in the Magical Kingdom and Spy vs. Spy. And Spy vs. Spy also came with a manual there. And finally 2 titles that are very hard to find here in Europe, and both are games that I really wanted to get and that I've been looking for since I started collecting for the NES. First, there's one of the best beat-em-ups for the system. We have Street Gangs, complete in the box, and this game was known as River City Ransom in the US. And I've never actually played it, but it looks like a really great beat-em-up. So I'm really looking forward to trying this out. And this is an uncommon game in Europe, and also it goes for a lot of money on eBay, so I was wanting to find that in the wild, and finally I have. And then the last game that I picked up is it's a Capcom game, and I actually thought it was only released in the US and Japan. I didn't know that it was released in PAL territories, and it is a rare game, and it is really expensive to buy this on eBay. And it's kind of a spin-off to the Ghosts and Goblins series, and that's Gargoyle's Quest 2. And I have Gargoyle's Quest for the Game Boy, and it's really great to have the sequel on the NES here as well. Came with a manual inside. It doesn't have the styrofoam, and the box is a little bit beat up, but I got this for a really good price, and these games are really hard to find, so I'm really happy about those finds. And yeah, can't wait to try these games out. Okay, that's it for my video game pickups this time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and until next time.